Yes, we're back. We're back again in Train Sim. We're back again to look at something new. And yes, going to do a journey on a route that I've only just had. Feather River Canyon, didn't even know I had it. And going to be looking at this one, Crescent Mills to Keddy. Not normally a fan of American stuff, not normally a fan of freight, but it's snowy, it's mountains, what can possibly go wrong? Grab that guidebook to all things USA. That's probably actually a book. Let's go. So hi there, Steve here. Welcome back to Train Sim. Yes, with the bundle I acquired recently, got a few routes that hadn't had before, and just jumped in, scrolled down, saw this, and thought, yep, let's give it a go, because I don't plan these things. So let's click on start. If you're new to my videos, welcome indeed. Something from Trains goes out on the channel every single Wednesday. Something from OMSI on a Monday, Firm Bus on a Friday. Every other Saturday is something from Flight, and the opposite Saturday something from Tourist Bus. So plenty of content from me, as well as the occasional random Sunday as well. So please do hit subscribe if you haven't done already. If, by the way, you're looking for the Train Sim World video to follow on from last week's first look, that will come. But Steam being Steam, it's taken an absolute age for it to update. So I got fed up with waiting and thought I'd record some Train Sim instead. So hi engineer, this afternoon you'll be taking a shortcut of cars from Crescent Mills to the sidings at Keddy. Although snow is falling in the mountains, the weather shouldn't cause you any issues. You are clear to proceed when ready. Okay. So popping into forward. Release the brakes. I've got some lights on, I suppose. So that's quite nice. Okay, that's got to be a screenshot. Right there. Bring our gain volume down a little tiny bit. So go back inside. Wipers we probably want on then. That's quite cool. Is that a green? It's like a green. And we are moving. So 15-mile-an-hour speed limit. So yes, I had every intention of recording the follow-up video to the Train Sim World first look, but there's a 135 meg update. And pretty much about 40 minutes I've been sat here waiting for it to update, and so thought, well, I'd do some Train Sim instead. So hopefully you don't mind, we'll come back and do that Train Sim World hopefully next week if it's updated by then. I do get a bit of increased speed. That's quite cool. Oh, we have got some increased speed. Go back to the cab then. 40 mile an hour. Well, that sounds quite nice. So yes, quite a few routes, a few trains. So plenty of content to be able to bring you going forward on Train Sim, and yeah, routes that I haven't been in before, trains that I haven't been in before. So the first time for me doing these. But so far, initial impressions, I quite like this. Not normally a fan, as I say, of American stuff or freight. I quite like the soothing sound of the wiper. Picking up speed. Can't see much. Okay, I have no idea how to read American signals, so What can possibly go wrong here? It said I could go at the first one, so we just went with that. What have we got down here then? That's our throttle. Brake is there. Not the greatest of interiors. Pretty much standard sound though, that is. Not bad though. Oh, we've got 25 coming up. So back it off. And get ready to apply some brake. So you've got to go via Moccasin Track 1 South. Okay, we've got a green and a red. Okay, just to confuse things. We'll bring the brake in slowly. Bring ourselves back down to the 25 that it wants. Hopefully in time. Just about made it. It does sound quite nice when it spools up though. So a bit of an uphill coming now. So go via coming up here 0.25 of a mile. Oh, that does sound quite nice. Reminds me of the HST. Timeliness bonus. Right, so we've got to go via Keddy North Main. .78 miles. Hopefully we get a bit of a speed increase. I wonder if this 25 is just because of that switch there. I wouldn't want to be doing much more than this. Well, I don't know with trains whether weather affects conditions, because you know nothing's going to be coming the other way, so you don't really need to see where you're going. Apart from if something runs out on the track, you need to be able to stop, but something with the front of that, it's not going to stand much chance anyway, is it? That ticking noise is quite nice. I'm hoping it isn't a 25 all the way. Got a slight downhill grade now. Don't know how annoying that would be if you're in the cab. Oh, speeding. Lots of speeding. It's quite a nice noise. Oh, I should put a bit of brake on. Come on. Don't go above 26. There we go, thank you. Imagine it's a real world problem trying to control something like this downhill. Let's take a bit of skill. Don't put on too much power because we don't want to exceed that speed limit again. No, 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 with the speeding. Wow, this isn't easy. We're losing loads of points to speeding. Creeping up again. It's just trying to keep it between like 22 and 25. You don't want to ride the brakes all the way. A couple of tunnels coming up. At least we get a break from the snow. I wonder if we are going to get an increase in speed as well. We're going to get above 25. Don't speed, don't speed, don't speed. I'm going to speed again. Oh, come on. It's really hard just trying to get that balance right. There's the first tunnel. Quite narrow. I'm going to try and keep the throttle down as much as I can. I've still got a 1.5 gradient down. Tunnel coming up as well. I'll say it does look nice. I wonder if it'll start to level out. And another tunnel coming up. Really tough trying to keep it to its speed. So we're due at Keddy North Main at 13:48. Our ETA are about a minute late already. And I've been really hovering on the speed. Almost impossible, I think, to be able to maintain 25 all the way down there. Got no throttle on. Just controlling it on the brakes. try a bit more again in a second. Oh, wrong way. As soon as I did that, I realised I went the wrong way with the button. It's quite a cool little noise it makes though. Still at 1.5% gradient going down. Well, the echo we're getting as well. The engine's basically doing nothing, it's just on tick over, it's only providing the pressure for the brakes. Right, gradient's dropped off now, 0.8% gradient. On the back of the train, still on it. Definitely a slow run. Wow. Okay, we got a 10-mile-an-hour speed limit coming up. I thought we were going to hopefully speed up, not slow down. Right, so we have to get prepared soon then to slow down. Something I wasn't expecting. Can't really see much of the scenery out here either. A nice sounding train. Interesting route. Didn't realise it was just going to be downhill all the way. Okay, so let's slow it down then. Give the engine a little bit of work. As always, I slowed down a bit too early. Well, it's a nice bridge if we could see it. have thought 10 mile an hour would have been to go across the bridge. Okay, so here's the 10. We've got 25 coming up again, back down there. I was hoping the 10 would only last until we got to this next signal. Well, it's definitely a slow route. I'm trying to keep to slow speeds. Really difficult. I'm definitely liking the noises this thing makes. So it's a shame really we can't see much of the scenery. Can't really use the power of the train. Oh, speeding. Right, 25 coming back up. Then we've only got 0.86 of a mile until we get to our next go via. Wait for the whole of the train to go through the 25. And then we can speed up. Probably not for long. It's definitely a downhill grade all the way. Come on, 25. It's not because I can't wait to speed up to a 25 mile an hour speed limit. We did say 25 up there, and that's the whole of the train must have gone through by now. We got 20 coming up. What happened to 25 then? I think we did say 25. Okay, I wonder if we'll speed up to a 20 then. Well, it's definitely one of the slowest routes I've done in Train Sim. And one of the ones with the most braking as well. That's all it's been since we left the top. It's just pretty much on the brakes. Right, will this 20 actually be a 20 and not be a fake one like the 25 was? Come on. Probably haven't covered much distance. So you've got a green and a red. I'm guessing if the green's on top, we're fine. Okay, I wasn't sure which way I was going then. Tunnel, I suppose, being a bit of a giveaway. Did quite like that echo. Oh, 20. No, that's brake. Minor bit of acceleration. I don't want to go too wild. Right, we've got to stop at Keddy Lower Track. What happened? Okay. How did I derail? I was doing less than a speed limit. Well, that's a view inside something. Was there a passenger car then? I'm guessing that's the cab at the back. Well, that didn't end well. Drive quality, minus 127. I wonder why. Okay then. Well, that was the thing. And so surprisingly, I scored 0. I don't know why I derailed. I was doing less than 20 miles an hour, which is what it said I could do, and derailed. Is that an issue with the line? Have you managed to succeed on this one? If you have, then let me know. So yeah, I was sideways apparently at the end there, and I lost some points for drive quality. Apart from that, a little bit of speeding, and it wasn't too bad. Okay. So yes, there we go then. I'm guessing we'll leave that there. A fail, slightly. So yeah, got a few more routes that I haven't done before. We'll certainly try those out. We will come back and look at that Train Sim World soon as well, which is still updating. And yeah, don't forget to check out the Discord server if you're into trains and train sims. We've got an awesome Discord community there with a train sim section in it. I'll link that below. And yeah, hit subscribe if you haven't done. Give it a thumbs up if you think I'm a complete idiot and shouldn't be driving trains. And yeah, leave a comment below if you know what went wrong. Until the next time then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.